Jane, Noeline, what's the feeling amongst the team after that one?
What's the feeling?
What's the feeling? Yeah, a bit of a doozy out there really. Not a great start for us, so disappointed with that aspect. Definitely in that third and fourth though, some really positive things. Just a bit late in that fight back, so yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It was a 9-goal loss, but it felt a lot closer than that. Did it feel the same out there?
In those last couple of quarters, yes, definitely felt tight, and we definitely come back a lot more than that and then just let it slide a little bit, but yeah, definitely felt tighter.
It also looked a lot more physical. Were you surprised did that catch you off guard a wee bit?
I don't think so. I think we knew they were going to come out hard. Yeah, probably our basics just slipped on us, and I think we need to treasure that ball a lot more.
Noeline, from the sideline, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I think what Jane has mentioned, we didn't start as good as we did yesterday, and we did actually turn over ball right at the beginning and then coughed it up through just errors. And I think as well we got caught up a wee bit on the speed, whereas in that third and fourth we kept our structure and didn't get pulled wide, and I think when we were able to create more turnover of that. So you know, there are some positives, obviously, very disappointed in that, but hey, we weren't up to it, so that's just how it goes.
There were lots of changes out there as well. Was that all part of the plan?
Yeah, I mean, we were short in both ends in regards to defence and shooting, so we were down, so the idea was to get that mid-court moving. There were some, I think, you know, did create, I suppose, a bit of uncertainty amongst the Diamonds, and we were able to turn ball over. But I also thought we didn't take full advantage at times. But yeah.
How did you feel that shooting end went without Amelia
I thought Bailey did really well. I thought, considering she's been out for a year, not too sure how her leg's going to be, but you know, she is on limited time, but I thought she did really well. Just sometimes those moments, it was sort of like yesterday as well, when we need those shots because we've grinded it or the defence have turned it over, that we weren't able to finish it. In saying that, they fought really hard, and you know, they worked really hard.
Yeah, a few milestones out there tonight, Jane, but firstly, Maddie making the debut. What did you make of her performance?
I think it's a start for her, and you know, she'll learn from there. I thought at times she was a good presence, but also got lost a wee bit as well. That's understandable, considering it's not necessarily a new position, but you know, she is going in fresh. So I think with all of them, even Mons, it's her first start as well, and they'll learn from it, and that's what it's all about.
And Jane, congratulations. How does it feel to play your 5th year?
Yeah, wow, disappointing really, but what can you do? Yeah, it's nice to have reached that milestone, and it sort of just creeps up and you don't think you've played that many games, but yeah, really proud to be here.
Noeline, just on the first quarter there, the attacking links, what do you put those struggles down to? It seemed like, you know, Jo Weston coming into wing D, she caused a lot of problems out there just with her, you know, length and that. I mean, what did you make of it there?
Yeah, definitely. I think those limbs, all three of them, it was like yesterday, you had to work really hard to be able to, one, get free, but also present. And I thought at times we got caught quite close together instead of passing and moving. So because of that, we became stagnant. And that was probably similar to what happened as well yesterday. So they are massive. You know, we look like little wee midgets out there in comparison to them. But when we keep ball in hand and keep moving and creating, we're really good as well. So I thought, as I say, I think defence, they started really well. We didn't put us on the back foot. But really good how we were able to pull that back. Could have been worse by the end of the day if we kept going how we were in that first half.
Yeah, just how disappointing is it though? You know, the team did so well yesterday. You really made a positive start to the series and a bit of a step back tonight. You know, it's just. Did you expect it from Australia coming into it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I've been consistent in the message in regards to our ability to consistently perform. One-offs were really good, and we've proven that over and over. But when we play against the Diamonds, it's not only the mental but also the physical aspect of the game, and just keeping tidy in everything we do. So we're not quite there in that respect. It's a learning, but we haven't actually solved what it is. So in that respect, it is disappointing, but it's just how it is.
Yeah, what did you say at half time? Some pretty stern words. Obviously, the first half was a bit sloppy out there.
I don't know. I
can't remember.
I think, like always, opportunities present for us, and we were on the back foot, and I thought it just gave us an opportunity to come back in and regroup and really talk about what we want to do and our structures, our defensive structures, and also taking the ball through the court, and I thought we came out really well, and I thought the people who were on the court really started to run hard and just created stuff, so hence the turnovers.
How do you guys turn this around? Obviously, we've only got a couple of days till the next game on Saturday. I mean, obviously, turnovers 29, I mean, that's going to kill you against the Diamonds. How do you guys fix this in 48 hours or so?
Yeah, I think that's always a good question. I think tomorrow, we've got a few people that one is that we've got to recover really well out of today, so that's a priority. It's always good, once again, when you analyse as well as to the area, especially we've got a clean third and fourth quarter as a starting point as to what we did. I think not taking away from the immobile shooting circle as well, but once we settled, we were quite good on that and didn't get caught up in the movement. So, we can take a lot out of that, but we'll have to regroup really fast. But we have training, so we just keep going, keeping on.
How's Amelia Rand's calf? Are you expecting her to be available for Saturday? Obviously, you really miss her out there on the shooting end tonight.
Yeah, we do miss her. It was in saying that, it was Mon's first start, so that's good for her. There's learning out of that. She'll be back for Saturday, so that's a bonus.
So, what did you make of Cara? I mean, you gave Cara Conan her first contract at the Lightning there over in Aussie, and she had a strong performance today. What did you make of her showing?
Oh, look, I always, how long, actually seems so long ago now with Cara. She's brilliant. She's got such great movement and very slight, and over the years she has strengthened her body so that she can take a lot of knocks, and shooting she does her job, so she not only adds that mobility in the circle but she's got hops as well, so that's good and that's of value to the Diamonds.
What do you expect from them coming into the next game? Much of the same or?
What do I expect? I don't know if it'll be much of the same. I think it'd be interesting whether they do put, they've got a whole contingent, nearly a whole team on the side, so it'd be interesting whether changes are made in regards to some of those players to try and build that depth. That'd be interesting to see what happens. I think structure-wise will be pretty much the same, both in defence and also attack on the mobility. So expecting that. So I think in answer to your question, it may be some changes in regards to personnel.
And just lastly, I guess, what's your message to the team in terms of confidence heading into that next match?
Yeah, look, I know this sounds terrible, but we're actually still quite confident. Not being we are disappointed, and we were out-muscled, outplayed in the first half, so giving total respect to the opposition, but in saying that we still remain quite confident in what we do and how we do it. It's another day in the office, and for us, I always think it's what's next that is the big decider as to how good an individual is or a team is. So these next 2 days is important for us to regroup, analyse, get ourselves ready and hit that court again as strong as we can on Saturday.